Hello guys and welcome to today's video. As you know, tomorrow we got the new Pokémon Journeys intro releasing, and with that they've been showing a lot of hints of characters that are returning, so it's gonna be showing up in the opening. So what we're gonna do in today's video is that we're gonna go through all of these, and I'm just gonna explain what it could mean for the journeys, and of course after that I'm gonna speculate about who's gonna be in the opening. So let me go and find the very first ones. So of course, you know, the first characters that were revealed, that they revealed for themselves, were Bonnie and Clement for an XY. So we know they're gonna come back, and I kind of knew they were bringing back XY characters because literally they kept hinting at saying like XY people were gonna show up soon. So yeah, I know there's no Serena and no Greninja. And I'll explain a bit about Serena, and then at the end of this video I'll explain about Greninja, because I think Greninja might be in the opening as well. But yeah, this gets me pretty excited. I can't see wait to see Bonnie and Clement back, and I'm wondering how they're gonna like interact. Like Go and Clement interacting are gonna be interesting because obviously, you know, they're both very smart. But I just wonder what they're gonna do in the episode. Yeah, honestly, I'm actually really excited to see them, but also another character return, and the character that's been debuted for the first time in the anime is, and of course we have the return of Wallace, but also the debut of his niece. I don't remember her name, but I know she's related to Wallace, and as you can see in her hair, let me zoom in. As you can see, she has a keystone in her hair, which means she had, and also in the game she has a Mega Altaria, so that's probably what we're going to see. But in terms of Wallace, this probably means another Wallace Cup, and this is big because the Wallace Cup, right, was a very big competition in the anime, and that could also mean we see May, Serena and Dawn all compete at the same time, and maybe if Chloe compete at the same time as well. That would be a really cool concept for an episode, basically seeing like all three coordinators going at it. Well, and Chloe trying that out. But I'm really interested to see what Wallace and his niece's role is going to be in Journeys. Honestly, Wallace could also be Masters 8, but I think it's unlikely because he was very into contests in the anime. So more likely he'll be coming in for a contest episode, which I don't mind. But yeah, okay. So let me go into some of the sketches they showed. Okay, so as you guys can see by this image, I know this is like this. So this is not from the opening. This is Chloe and Eevee, but there is something very different about Eevee. That flower in its ear, that isn't any regular flower, guys. Let me show you a comparison of this flower on Chloe's Eevee and the flower on Serena's Eevee. So as you guys can see, this is Serena's Eevee, and look at that. Chloe's flower on her Eevee is the exact same as Serena's. That is a hint that Serena is returning. I don't think it's going to be shown in the opening, but they're just showing flowers that match almost identically. Cannot be a coincidence. So yeah, really quick, I'll show you one more time. As you can see, the flower is literally the exact same. So I think Serena's going to be appearing, guys. Honestly, that's just too coincidental to not happen. But yeah, honestly, to this image, I honestly think this is a huge hint at Serena. So now let me get to this next image. So as you can see by this image, we have the entire load of gang back together, including Lily and Gladion. This is interesting because if you remember last time, when we had the whole gang together, there was no Lily and Gladion because they were looking for their father Mon, which basically started at the end of the Sun and Moon series, and to now see them back with the Alola gang could mean that we might get that Monarch in Journeys where they're going to find Mon. Or basically, when this episode happens, Lily or Gladion will explain that they found Mon, and we see a flashback of them finding him. But yeah, seeing the whole gang back together gets me really excited. But honestly, yeah, like, this is big to see Lily and Gladion back with the whole gang, because it means something might go down. Kiara even said in, it's obviously said in episode 94 that Kiara wanted the battle go again, which I would love to see a rematch with, this time as Cinderace. Well, it's going to be Cinderace versus Turner, and I would love to see that rematch. And maybe for Gold or Tainer Zevine. But yeah, let's get into the next image, guys. So here is another shot from the opening, which is Ash Ash is wearing stuff. He's wearing his gloves, his Zevine, and his freaking Dynamax Man on. Bro, yeah, as you can see, this just hints that, first of all, this is Ash's final team. Because, like, if Ash is going to get anything else, it would be shown right here, but they haven't, so it means this is literally Ash's final team for Leon and the whole series. So yeah, I'm really excited to see what this team does for the rest of Journeys, because all we need to see now is just Dracovish and Servette get some dubs, and also Gengar, and probably Gengar to get another win. But yeah, look, this gets me excited because I think in the opening we might see a shot of Ash using all three mechanics: Pikachu using Z moves, Gengar using Gigantamax, and Lucario using Mega Evolution. But yeah, bro, this gets me extremely excited for, you know, the next bit of the opening. But yeah, let's go through the rest really quick. So as you can see for the next shot, guys, we have Leon, which of course, you know, Leon is playing a huge part in Ash's development this season. Of course, you know, being Ash's final goal, you know, to defeat him and become the World Monarch. And honestly, I think this last few episodes of Journeys, like these last 34 episodes of Journeys, Leon's going to be around a lot. Because as we know, tomorrow's episode with Leon, of course, like, because if you guys remember, tomorrow's episode we have Leon and Ash interacting pretty much all episode. So I'm really interested to see what goes down. And I honestly think we're going to see some stuff out from Leon this season, because right? Because like that was something they're gonna show us, like just like obviously more behind Leon. And yeah, so let's get into the next shot, guys. Okay, so guys, this is an image that makes me really happy, because right, with Go and his Pokemon, but if you notice, Grookey hasn't evolved. Grookey, it does not look like Grookey's gonna evolve. Which, oh my god, I'm so happy. Because if they would have evolved Grookey, that would have felt so rushed. But yeah, honestly, I think this shows that Grookey's probably not gonna evolve. Because if it was gonna evolve, they would have shown it evolved right here. I mean, there's still a chance it could, but with it being around in episode 102, after its development episode, and then all the opening shots I've seen is just Grookey and not Rillaboom or Feraki. I think that's it, guys. I think that's it. I don't think Grookey's gonna evolve. Yeah, bro, I'm really excited to see what Go's gonna do with this season, because not gonna lie, they really need to focus on Project Mew, because even in the World Championships, Ash could get done. Project Mew has like 4 missions left after this, so they really need to hurry up with Project Mew. But yeah, let's just get into this last shot, and after that I'll go with my predictions. And the image they show today, guys, is Marnie, Piz, and Morpeko. this now gets me really interested because honestly, as you know, Marnie lost to Ash, right? And for them to be showing Marnie again in an opening, in this opening could actually indicate she's become Ash's next rival. Which I would love the idea, but I just don't know why she's back in the opening. But I'm really interested to see what they do with Marnie and Piers. I really want to see Ash and Piers have a battle. Cause yeah, and honestly, I'm actually really happy that Marnie is getting a second chance because honestly, I'm actually really happy that Marnie's getting another chance in Journeys, you know, to redeem herself for like losing to Ash. Yeah, honestly, and also seeing Piers coming back as well is gonna be really cool. And we see Marnie with Morpeko, which I really hope we get a Pikachu versus Morpeko match. That'll be really cool and funny as well. But now guys, let me go over all the speculations and everything that's going around in terms of the opening. So guys, the first thing that's been really speculated and apparently confirmed for the opening is Ash freaking Greninja, which I swear to God, if Greninja's in the opening, I am going to literally scream like a little girl. Not even joking. Bro, like, I don't even think it is about time Greninja came back. Because they need to show every Pokemon and they haven't shown off a Greninja yet. And I think they've been waiting. Because if you think about it right, there's no Serena either. But there's hints at Serena. Clement and Bonnie are confirmed. So literally the only thing left from Kalos we need to see now is Greninja. And I honestly think they're keeping him hidden. Just to build up the hype. Yeah, honestly, I want to see Greninja come back. I want to see an Ash vs. Alana rematch. Greninja versus Charizard. But basically for Greninja to get its redemption. Though I would love it. I honestly think Greninja had an extremely high chance to be in this opening, and I would love to see come back for his team just temporarily to help in the World Championships. Because honestly, because that would give Ash a fourth freaking mechanic. Because he has Mega Evolution, he has Z moves, he has Dynamax, and the Bomb Phenomenon. Just imagine, bro, Ash should be unbeatable. But anyway, off of getting this topic, and let me go and find another. Let me go over a couple more topics. I think that speculates that could also be in the opening. So yeah, guys, another thing I think they're gonna have to cover in the opening is more Project Mu missions, because even though we know the raid battle is coming up in 102, I think they're gonna show a few more things. Possibly the other legendary birds, you know, the Galarian ones. They've of course got to show off the other two Reggies as well, which we could see maybe in a Project Mu mission. But they really need, but I honestly do think there will be something Project Mu related in this opening, because it is something that Go's taking part in. And of course, you know, there's a raid battle in 102 we could see some more shots of that, because we've always seen some images in magazines with the confirmed return of Gary again and Tokyo. So, but honestly, I do see some more Project Mu stuff, and the other thing which I hope, because I don't want Project Mu to be rushed, but there are probably a few more things I want to go over really quick. So yeah, so also got another thing that I think will be shown in the opening is more on the people at WC, possibly the rest of the masterclass, which is very likely because we've only got 4 members. Flint's probably going to be revealed in tomorrow's episode, but that's only 5. We are missing 3 members, and I honestly think we're going to see them tomorrow. And we could also see maybe future of Ash PWC members. And yeah, honestly, I think in the open tomorrow we're going to see some more PWC members that could fight. Possibly a few rivals like Paul or Alan, like I've been saying. One of those two we've always wanted to come back. And I honestly think one of those two being actually the last battle to get into the Masters 8 would be so cool. I would love it to be a Lan or a Paul. Either one would do for me, honestly. But yeah, honestly, I think we're gonna get some more PWC stuff, and of course, you know, quick other stuff I want to quickly mention is that we're probably gonna get some more stuff around Chloe and Chloe and Evie's goal, which I'm hoping I'm wondering how they're gonna wrap that up, because we're only gonna meet one more evolution. That's Sylvia, which a lot of us think it's gonna be Serena, which I think it probably will be Serena, just because of course the opening has got like hints, like just going straight at it. So yeah, also like hopefully not like spoiling like big events. Like I don't want like, of course the WWC I don't mind having stuff spoiled and putting me, but I mean like an arc, because like an actual potential arc, because Journeys I could see them cramming one more arc this year. But I don't know what it could be. It has to do with Rose, though. I think this arc will have to do with Rose, because Rose escaped and they never finished the story with Rose, and they can't have done that for no reason. So I think there will be an arc with Rose again this year. And yeah, honestly that's pretty much everything I wanted to cover in today's video. Yeah, it's a very long one. But honestly, all this stuff eventually seems extremely likely to be in the opening. I don't want to go crazy and ask literally like everything. But also, one more thing I really want to quickly mention is that I think we're going to see Brock and Misty in the last year of Journeys, because they're the only characters we haven't really seen, like in a flashback or in person. Like, bro, actually we've seen Brock, we haven't seen Misty, and I hope they come back, because obviously, this year is the 25th anniversary of the anime, and it would make sense to bring them back for the last year. But anyway, yeah, until the next video, guys, I'll see you again very soon.